guys are the guys that
yeah. Because we're not giving up Randle for Levine. Yeah. But speaking of Julius Randle, right?
Oh, JUjU.
Listen, that's a hot topic, man.
Shout to JUjU.
It's a sensitive subject. Listen, Julius Randle. Let me preface it let me couch it by saying this. Okay, there's a love-hate relationship with Julius Randle in the city, right?
Oh yeah.
Sometimes I'm cursing Julius Randle out, and sometimes I love him. You feel me? I straddle the fence a little bit with Julius. But I will say this, right? All the people that hate him and want him out of here, let's pump the brakes just a little bit. Let's pump the fucking brakes a little bit, okay?
25 and 10.
We're talking 25 and 10, right? We're talking two-time All-NBA player, two-time All-Star, most improved player, and his three-point shooting has improved, right?
Well, it's
slightly below, but he's shooting them more. He had some very big games against Miami. Now, I know what everybody's going to say. They're going to say, we're going to go back to 2 years ago, right? Against the Atlanta series, right? No show. Here's my theory on that. And this year, no show too. But here's my theory on that. And I want y'all to rebut this, right? For me. I think 2 years ago in Atlanta, those lights were very, very bright. You know what I mean? He was just coming into his own. I think it was bright for the whole team. We haven't been in the playoffs for a long time. He was on Lakers. He was on Pelicans, right? Those lights, well, in LA, but he wasn't a guy in LA. He was the guy that year, most improved player. Those lights are very bright. I'm gonna give him a pass for that. All right.
Word.
This year, I believe that his ankle, because he's walking around in the boot. We've seen him on the podcast, Pete, Paul George podcast, right?
Yeah.
Had the boot on. He had surgery. I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt again because I believe he was more hurt than he was letting on, and that makes me give him some props because he was gutting it out. He was playing on a bad ankle, so we're gonna give him a pass on that. But all you guys who want Julius out of town, what are you getting back for Julius? Right?
Word. What is really out there for Julius in return?
What is Edwin? I'm gonna go to you first this time. What is your take on Julius Randle?
I want to keep him because, like, you bringing up good points, man. Because not only did me giving him the benefit of the doubt, he just looked like he was hurt, you know. And even in the first series, he just looked like he was ball off. What was crazy when he did get hurt, like right before he got hurt, like on those last couple of games, he was doing all right, man. He was putting some pressure, like he was actually making some buckets, you know, not being the same old Randle who just doesn't know what to do with the ball sometimes until after he got hurt. Because then he started playing ISO ball, but then he was looking like the old Randle because now he gets a little flustered, right? You guys seen it in last year. He starts dribbling the ball, can't really go left sometimes, and then he's just stuck in the corner. He's either going to do two things, and both of them were bad at that point. He's either going to do a bad shot or do a bad pass, and it's going to lead to something instead of moving the ball around. And he was kind of doing that, even hurt, but not even that bad. That's why I was just like, you know what? I'll stay with the homie, man. You know what I mean? He without him, we probably wouldn't have gone as far or been as dominant throughout the season. You know what I mean? We finished fourth. I can't remember the last time we got the fourth place. You know, maybe without Randle, we maybe get up playing. But that's only because the top 12 teams play. You know what I mean? Like damn near everybody's allowed to almost get into the playoffs now in the NBA. As long as you can work hard enough below. But you know, that's my dude, and I appreciate what he's done for the team. I don't want to see him go, but you know, for somebody who's done so much for the team and improving his game, he looks like he's working hard. And seeing him with the boot, that was just a selling point. I was like, damn, I didn't realize it was that bad. Right when I spoke to you, Cash, I was like, man, I didn't realize it was that bad of an ankle that homie needed a boot. And then, and how long ago after?
And he came back, and he came to chime in on what you're saying about the boot. He came back from that injury quick, and what he dropped the first game from that injury, he dropped 25. He dropped 25. He dropped 25, 12 rebounds, 8 assists. Like you know, from
he almost had a triple double.
Yeah, look at that with a banged up ankle. And I'm looking at his stats now. He actually had a better series against Miami. We bashed him. A lot of us, me included, I bashed him a lot during the Miami series. But he had a better series against Miami than he did with the series that we won against Cleveland.
They're talking about Karl Anthony Towns no disrespect, but I don't see the major difference. Karl-Anthony Towns. Karl-Anthony Towns is a great player. I get that. But my question is, if you are gonna get rid of Randle, right? And they're gonna package him with picks or quickly or Grimes or whatever the combination is. What are you gonna get back, bro? What are you gonna get back? You got to get back an all-star, bro. Otherwise, it doesn't make any sense. You know what I mean?
None whatsoever.
At minimum, like, and all the players that will be worthy of it are gonna be all the players that we're probably not even gonna be able to get. Like if we losing Randle and picks and maybe one other dude on the bench, we're gonna need at least an Embiid. We're gonna need at least a Giannis. But we're gonna need players that probably not going to leave, and they're not going to be up for grabs for a minute. And just looking at them, Giannis wants to be in the Bucks for the rest of his life, he said. I don't know if it's going to hold true, but that's what he said. Embiid, no, the Sixers might have a better shot at Embiid. Looking like he getting a little bit tight at the Sixers. He's getting tired. He's getting tired. Them dudes should have had it. I thought they were going to go. I thought they had the gusto. I thought they were going to take it all this year.
I agree. 100%.
I want to play a clip from Julius Randle, but I want to state that this is we're playing this with the Fair Use Act. So this is not we don't own this material, we don't own this clip, but with the YouTube Fair Use Act, we're gonna play this clip. This is Julius Randle on the podcast P, aka Playoff P, aka PG County, aka Paul George show.
But when I got to New York, bro, I say first thing first, like 101. If you want like a lesson, don't do thumbs down, like
don't
to
do
the crowds. Yeah, I did that.
They're gonna throw a soda bottle at you.
Yeah, that didn't work out well for me. Yeah, that was maybe my.
It was on your ass.
Yeah, that was my immaturity, maybe. Yeah, but yeah, don't do that. But I honestly I love it, bro, because it's made me the player I am today. You know what I mean? That. It pushes me. It all depends on how you look at it, bro. It can be tough for some people, and it's been tough for me. It's been tough for me. It's been tough for my family.
Yo,
shout out to Ju for that, man.
I love that. Shout out to Ju. I love that. I'm gonna tell you why I love that clip. Ready? It shows growth.
Yes.
It shows maturity. Right? It showed, like, when he did that, everybody was killing him. Listen, he's a man. He has emotions. He's human, right? Did I like it? Nah, I wasn't crazy about it. He's fronting on the city, boy. You see my hat, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
In front of the city. But you know what? It's a lot of, like we said before, a lot of pressure, right?
Yeah.
But it shows growth, shows maturity, and he wants to be here. He wants to be here, and he's improving. He's improving every year. You know what I'm saying?
And he chose to be here.
Julius was bully balling these dudes in Cleveland that first series. Let's not even act like he wasn't. You know what I'm saying? When you see that clip, I'm gonna go to you, Ed. When you see that clip, right? What do you feel about that clip?
To be honest, I was one of the ones that were killing him when he put the whole thumbs down. I'm like, oh, hell no. You want to come to the Knicks? You want to come to New York and put thumbs down to us? I was like, you can get the fuck out of here. I'm always big on if you don't want to be here, get the fuck up out of here.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
Get the fuck out of here. This thing's scared. You know what I mean? Like, but when I saw that, on the podcast, I was like, you know what? He earned my respect. Right there, what he said. Not even this season. I'm gonna be straight up. When I heard him say that, I'm like, he earned my respect. That's why I was like, you know what? We need this guy. He wants to be here. He wants to go out. He chose to come to New York. There's a lot of people that don't choose to come to New York. They're scared to come play at the Mecca and help us become a winner. So when he did that, I was like, you know what? Shout out to Ju. Like, let's build a team around him and Brunson.
Agreed. So here's my question to you guys, all right? We talked about Julius. We talked about a little bit about RJ. We didn't get to Obi yet. We'll get to that in a few minutes, right? The whole Tom Thibodeau secretly recorded conversation, potentially being traded. Then he drafted his brother. Head scratching shit. We'll get to that in a minute. But Bradley Beal's off the table, right? Chris Paul's off the table.
Zach LaVine looked like he might be off the table.
Zach LaVine's possibly off the table. There's a bunch of ancillary pieces I keep hearing. Every day you're hearing hot stove shit. We're going to get this guy, that guy. Quest, if you're the Knicks right now with all these pieces moving around,